the sound works. Anyway, we're going to do bibliomancy today, and let's see what happens. We're going to need goggles for this. Voila. All right. Averted some kind of disaster. Let's see, what disaster is this? So this disaster, is it preventing you? Wait, what? Look, this is what it is. Again, relationship reading. Guys, please, like, we need spiritual. Hopefully it gets a little spiritual towards the middle. So you avoided some kind of disaster by not connecting to a partner, or some of you by avoiding reconnecting with a partner. What do you mean? So what you had with this partner, or what you would have had with this partner, like if you reconnected with this partner, or if you connected with this person, right, in the future, within this relationship, right, going forward, it, oopsie, it would have been a very unconventional life choice for you, right? And you would have complete blockage, right, of intuition. You would feel uncertain, ambiguity, instability, like anxiety. You'd feel like you're in this like illusion, a dream. You can't concentrate on reality. So basically a shit show. Okay, so you try to regenerate. So it looks like maybe, look, money, let's put it this way. Money, no judgment, but just an advice. Money is not good enough reason to bend over backwards and end up in a relationship with someone that you don't share values with, right? Sharing values does not mean you like the same things. It just values are different. Like, do not confuse it, right? We both like walking on the beach, and we like staring at the stars and the moon, and he listens to me all the time, and we go for long walks, and he gives me flowers, and we like to watch rom-coms. That's not values. That's something else. Two different people liking two different things, right? But their values of loyalty, honesty, integrity, family, right? Whatever. The values are yours, is theirs as well, right? So, point is, giving up your values just because someone has money is selling your soul. However the fuck you want to believe it. You don't need a devil to sell a soul to. You just take a trash can and dump your soul in it, right? And call yourself a devil. Look, uh, no money is better than freedom, right? Golden cage is like a sword to your heart, but in this case it would be a soul. Your soul is already trapped in your flesh. Why would you want to make it worse? So I'm not going to specify things here and point fingers, whatever. Your choices are, it's your life, live it however you want it. But my sweet, money does bring happiness. The whole concept of money doesn't, what is it? I don't even, I forgot it. Like, I just erased it out of my mind. What do they say? Money can't give you happiness, or money can't bring you happiness. That is utter bullshit. Money can absolutely 100% bring you happiness. Depends what you do with the money and what makes you happy. Can the money buy the things that make you happy? Like, for example, for me, money would definitely buy what makes me happy, which is number one, time, number two, freedom, or number one, freedom, time, same fucking shit, travel and all those things, right? I don't know. Maybe you like shoes and that makes you happy. Maybe you like cars and that makes you happy. Money can buy that. But adjusting, right? Trapping your spirit, your mind, and your soul, where you have to put on a mask and act a certain way to fit into someone else's reality so that you can have money, that's when it should be said, money can't buy you happiness if you trap your soul, mind, and body in cage. So don't just settle for someone because they have a status. Don't do that. At least whoever this reading relates to, it's to you. Maybe for some people it's okay. Maybe they don't give a shit about spiritual development and they're fine. Anyway. Look, it's not easy, right? It's not easy for you to be moved, right? Because you're very strong-willed, right? Where are we going with this? For you right now to overcome this hardship, right? Even though you avoided and averted this like disaster that we were talking about in the beginning, you're still experiencing some kind of hardship, right? It could be emotional, you know, psychological, physical, any form, or all three. For you to actually overcome it, you need to feel tranquility, right? At peace. So let's see how you can get there. You need to have the clear focus, right? Clear focus regarding the action, right? What action is this? Okay, so this reading obviously is not for everyone. You have either always had it, some of you, or maybe you have just recently developed this, some kind of paralyzing fear, or maybe not paralyzing, but some kind of paranoia or powerlessness, right? When you're in a social settings. So you have become antisocial to an extent. And where does tranquility fit in this? I'm just going to keep going until we get there. Okay, so you need to force yourself to communicate, right? Like force yourself to communicate. So let's say you move into the setting and you have this some kind of insecurity. You don't know how to small talk or you don't know how to communicate. Instead, they're like, I don't want to hang out with those people. I'm just gonna stay home and lay in bed and eat popcorn and watch movies till 3 a.m. No, they're telling you to get the fuck out of your house, go somewhere, and then force yourself to communicate. Yes, it might be awkward, but you need to force yourself. Why so? No, they're still telling me why you feel this way. You feel like you have the sensation that you might be unwelcome, right? Or you're whatever you say might be unwelcome or canceled, right? Ignored. You would feel like you would be like if you entered the social stage, you would say something and you would feel like you'd be alienated, right? Like someone would just like pretend that you're not there. Like, you know, people do that. Rude people usually, not good people. That has to do, as they're telling me, from the past, right? Something that relates to your parents, right? This lack of support that you experience from them. That issue is goes that far away. So that's why we went like a full circle, and that's why you end up in relationships or look for relationships, right? Where maybe there's a stability, financial stability, right? But that's the false support that you're looking for. That's not the correct thing to look for. You see, it looks to me that you have somewhere in the back of your mind, in your subconscious and unconscious, convinced yourself that you're never going to have this emotional and spiritual and psychological support, right? Like you'll constantly be misunderstood, ignored, dismissed, right? But that's not true. So you decided to resort. Because you made yourself believe so unknowingly, right? Like I said, your subconscious and unconscious made yourself believe that this is going to be your state of being for the rest of your life. You decide to choose the physical, right? Because you can actually hold it. When someone has money, you can hold that support. You see, like you can. If I can't, like me and you are in a relationship, right? You and I are in a relationship, and you can't get any support from me. Like, I don't understand the words that come out of your mouth. I don't understand your feelings. Maybe you're an empath, and I am apathetic, and I don't understand. I'm a narcissist, and I don't understand anything, right? So I'm completely disconnected. I'm sympathetic, you're empathetic, we cannot connect on any level. I don't understand your needs are not met, your emotions are not validated, none of that. But if I can put a roof over your head and support and give you some cash, right? Which is like a financial support, right? And freedom, then you'll be like, yes, I have something, I'm holding something. It's a physical, it's there. It's there. And the reason why you do that, why you're looking for that, like I said, you made yourself believe that you can't have that emotional support. Look. Okay. Look. You're gonna have this epiphany and understanding. It's not you're gonna have or you're gonna have to. No, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to flirt, right, with idea. Flirt with idea, mm, like have the thought, like listen to me right now, and then go lay down and think about it. Imagine, right, that if you've given yourself that emotional, that psychological, right, and that spiritual support yourself, you would not need the support from someone else, right? And all those issues from the past, the parents, the siblings, the friendships, right, or the relationships, whatever it was in the past when you were young, right? Uh, they would all be healed because you would finally understand that all you need is you, right? All you need is love, but love from yourself to yourself. So right now, you're feeling stagnation, right? And there's a regression, and there's like regress, not a progress in your life, because you're not putting an effort in the direction that we were just speaking, right? Love yourself, give yourself everything that you're expecting others should be giving you. If you make an effort in that direction, um, the memories you will obviously those memories like from the past experiences where it was lacking would surface up, like old wounds would open, and now what would happen, we're going to the wounds now. Mm. So it would elevate you to a different state. So you would like, so when you open up the wounds, right, that have been patched up with meditating and working on loving yourself and giving yourself what you actually need from others, when you give yourself that, you give yourself that, right? The whole mindset will shift inside of you. It will be like, oh, I don't really need anyone um, to complete me. I am complete, right? That would be the shift in your mind, and your frequency would naturally elevate. If you reach that thought, right? If you reach that thought, then your frequency elevates. Now what happens? Look. Um, so your karmic contracts, right? The karma that you're experiencing right now, never-ending repetitive cycle, will end. If like that part of karma would end, don't you want that karma to be over? The cycle, like you're like a hamster in a wheel. That cycle would be over. That part of the karma would be worked on and done, right? And you will discover that you have more gifts, right? You might have some gifts right now, but you will open up. Your mind will open up to new gifts. You would feel like you're stretched between past, present, and the future. You will no longer be looking forward for the future, right? Or looking at the past. You'll be in the moment, stretched out.